Alright guys, we're waiting for parts for the Glock, and I'm waiting on parts for the other customers, but we do have one customer whose project is actually ready to go for me to start working on. It's a big project, but these are fun, and I need something fun to do while I'm waiting for everybody else, because we're playing the waiting game for everything else. Alright, shout out to Aaron. This is his project, and this is called Red Hawk. So I don't know how many videos this is gonna be, but we're just gonna, it'll be this own little series. Now I know people always, I get this question all the time, do you work on guns? Yes, I need to do a website. I understand that a website will help majority in tying all the social media and stuff. I work on guns, I repair guns, I build customer projects. This one, for an example, is a project where he assembled the parts. He bought the parts from various websites, I think, over time, and he's been building it up. Because I think, from what I understand, I would have to probably check Facebook message, but I think he contacted me a long time ago, and he told me like he was planning on sending it, and he's been building the parts, and then he wants me to to build it, complete it. So that's just an example of many things people will do with me. Other projects are, some guys will just, here's blah blah money, build this gun. I buy the parts. We buy overseas. Sometimes I have to buy local. It's just, there's a lot of ways things can be done. But this one, usually when I get projects from customers, some of them are pretty fun looking. I'm like, okay, this is fun looking. I asked him if we could do YouTube video, and he was cool with it. And I was like, good. We get to have a fun video out of it. And there's some new products I haven't seen. Like the version I've seen is a different cuts. I wanted to see how light this is. This is a 4.3 guide plug from AIP. It's a new design, which is new for me because that other design, I'm used to their old design. So other than that, he's got a lot of parts here. So let's start. Okay, first of all, let's start with the base. The base is a 5.1 silver. I hate the 5.1 silver. The good thing is he has steel replacements. Okay, this kit, guys. I know he paid a good amount of money for this. This is a very well kit. I have the meat and potatoes, Holy Grail, PP package, and then this is when you pass the PP cap. Past the PP package. He's passed it, okay? Which is, these are always the funnest to build, and they honestly, when you get someone that knows how to build them, like me, it's excellent. Anyways, this is the 5.1 stick. They should, to me, honestly, they're scammers. This should not be called the stainless model. Look, I don't know how long I've been talking shit on this because this is old. Alright guys, this is very old. This probably came out, I would say, not too long after the original 5.1 black. The 5.1 black, guys, by far is the best. 4.3 best. The paint on here, it just comes off. It's garbage here. The oil is, it's really crappy paint. It's just not worth it. I remember people always complaining, man, I played with it for a couple months, and then the paint just comes off and it looks really bad. But if you know what you're doing, you guys, all you have to do is just strip it and treat it like metal. If you know how to spray on metal, it's the same shit. Just do the same principle. The only thing obviously is you need to cover all the important parts, like cover the frame. You don't want to add thickness in areas where it shouldn't be. That's the biggest difference. It's not as, it's just more, it's tedious. Okay, so we're gonna leave this out. Okay, we gotta make room. Okay, this is a big boy project, and I can't sit this long. Okay, so this is definitely have to be split up. I want to focus on the upper. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna focus on the upper first. All right, that's my main goal. Okay, I can kind of sit for that, and then we'll break it up into the lower, and yeah, we'll just see as it goes. Okay, but for sure right now we're gonna focus on the upper and the lower. Okay, we have the Hawk. This is the name of this project, is the Red Hawk. This is a very cool. Let's just see if the red and the duotone are a nice fit. Okay, look at all these parts. It's Christmas, guys. It's Christmas. Oh, I love it. These are always fun. Full build projects are they're just really fun. And then advanced frames, I love them. They drop the weight of the build so much. And I know people always say, like, you know, well, 3D is lighter. It's just, guys, aluminum will never be replaced by 3D. Okay, I love 3D. I've been doing 3D printing longer than I could. I feel like I'm one of the first ones. I was doing 3D printing long time ago. Okay, it's now just getting hot. Ken Prop, you guys know Ken Prop. He's old school. Okay, he's been doing 3D printing with me. Me and him have been in the 3D printing for a long time, and I love it. All right, it's amazing. It's affordable compared to CNC and aluminum, but nothing replaces the beauty of aluminum, the feel, the texture, and it, you know, it feels like, quote unquote, a real gun versus, you know, this. Like, if you guys were to put this in your hand, this is so light, and I like that's light, but you know, this is a toy in my hand. That's what it feels like. It looks great and everything, don't get me wrong, guys. I love the look and touch of aluminum. Alright, I'm talking too much, I'm sorry, guys. This is just a fun project. Okay, so we're loose on the front, but towards the end we're tight. Okay, this is good. We can run this in. I don't think we actually need to do much. We'll lube it and run it in. Now we'll see if we add the blowback unit, if that changes anything. Oh, I've never seen that before. Look at that, guys. We have a little blemish here. Oh, I actually don't know, because the wrap was off, so I don't know if maybe this was opened or something. I actually don't know now, because this, you know, the guide plug wasn't actually in here, and then the plastic wrap was off, so I don't technically know if this is. Yeah, that's the one thing that, you know, I'll never know, guys. Sometimes, you know, when it's customer supplied parts, I don't know the full story behind everything. Because, you know, it's just, sometimes you can buy parts from everywhere. Okay, we don't need these, so we're going to start putting it to the side. Let's focus on the upper, and we'll put the low. So we're going to move this guy over here, get the propane out of the way. I don't think we're going to get the testing. I think, if anything, we'll probably just assemble or show the parts to the upper, and that will be it for this video, because I'm not gonna lie, my back today is agitated. I've been starting to swim a lot lately, and not a lot, but like I'm so fat I can only do like 4 or 5 laps and I get tired. But it's, you know, it's a lot for my back, so I'm trying to play safe. Okay, I'm worried about these to see how bad the fitment is. So we'll see how that is. We'll get to see on camera. That will be on camera, obviously. But if it needs a lot of work, I have to go stand and do that. But you guys will see if it needs to be, if it's a drop in or not. Okay, lower, he's got full steel. We're going to be doing trigger tuning, so that's going to be a fun thing. But as you know, on this channel I don't ever show like the actual working of it. I'll try to explain it, but I won't ever show it, because a lot of people can ruin their guns and have ruined their guns, and I've been blamed in the past for it. So and then also, that's, you know, I'd probably say that's something that what was I going to say? Alright, lower, look at this build. It's a beautiful duotone red silver build. And then we got black here, we got this grip. I didn't even know you could buy pre-stippled grips like this. This guy's called Rogue. Where is it? Rogue Kappa Stifflin. I don't know who this is, but it's not a bad job. It's cool looking. I'll give it to it, you know. Oh, I should probably do the same thing. I didn't know you could buy pre-stipple. Well, actually, the first one I ever bought was the John Wick one, so this is kind of relatively new to me, because I would never buy them, because I can just do it myself. But that's still cool looking, so we'll see how it looks when it's assembled. Okay, bucking, upper, thread adapter, upper, recoil spring. We got a 120 I think that should be fine because you know what, the honk is really light. From what I remember correctly, we'll wait again, the honk is in the 60s, probably 68, 69, I think, around there. And then we got a big boy barrel. Woo! Okay, steel safety for the back. I'm telling you, this is a very solid build. We got a return, I'll go up here. We got a trigger, red front. I love flat triggers. Who doesn't love flat triggers? You know, I do want to buy those new ones to review them. Who is it? Cal Cal? I think it's Cal Cal. It's the craziest looking triggers, and they're not bad looking. You know, it kind of took me a while to kind of, you know, to grow into it, but I was looking at it again out there on Alpha Airsoft. I was like, you know what? I'm liking them. They look cool. Steel safety is important for PP package. This, you guys don't have to worry about. Like actually, you know what? In the last month or so, I've had two or three guys actually send me pictures of broken grip safeties, which has been really rare. And I'm wondering if it's a new thing and the new safeties from TM are just garbage or something, because that's just breaking this safety right here, the grip safety, was not common during my time, or if anyone had original ones. I still have original TM grip safety. I literally have a box of TM grip safeties because they, you know, survived being abused, and I just upgraded the steel because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, they look cool. And he's got the SBI. Is this the SBI one? They usually have the smooth one. Yeah, look at this. This is sexy. These are very sexy. I probably need to ask him too if he wants me to pin it, since I'm doing a trigger tune. I hate the grip safety. I always lock mine so I don't have to worry about it. Disconnect spring, good. He's got that. I love these. These Maxwells are the sexiest Maxwell for like real steel. This is like a real steel copy. It's got that little divot here. It's just gonna be a nice looking build. We'll see. Okay, we got the outer barrel. We got Cal Cal blowback unit. We got the other half of it. And then we have his guide rod. Okay, so we have everything for the upper. Let's do a weigh-in just to see if I remember correctly. But you know, I'd probably say my memory's a little shitty on the weights. This slide is the best. I get asked the most if I have any Hawks in stock or Nano. I know for sure if I have a website, I'd be like, I'm gonna be really picky about the slides I carry. That's the only thing that would probably be weird. Oh, yeah, 59 grams. Okay, 59.8. So I was off, guys. This is 59, low 60s. Wow. Yeah, and this is a 5/1 length. That's just crazy. They did so many nice cuts on it. This is one of their best slides they came out with for sure. And I like the Nano because it's light, but I would have to say aesthetics, I'm going with the Hawk over the Nano. The Nano, if the Nano was a little bit more boxy or edgier and had a little bit more cooler cuts, then the Nano would win my heart. But the Nano, that front cut I really don't like, but I like how light it is. And it's different looking, you know. You get to show off your outer barrel too, which he has a nice outer barrel. Let's start taking out everything. We're at 13 minutes. I'm feeling a low sensation in my back, so I think we're okay so far. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this is Cal Cal or Dynamic Precision, whatever the websites want to call it. I need to ask him if he wants this to be Loctited. So now we're figuring out my questions. We're gonna put the bags over here on top of my laptop for now. There's an adapter. We will definitely he'll need something to cover. The silver ring's too fat. Probably switch to a smaller only, unless he doesn't mind that gap. Some people are picky about gaps, some people aren't. I'd probably say I'm a person that's picky about gaps, but if he's not, I'll leave it alone. The O-ring guys are really good though. Like if you don't want to use super glue or stuff, that's what they help you. Sorry, I'm just thinking about just looking at it. Alright, we got inner barrel. He's going to need a suppressor to cover this. That's why he's got a threaded barrel. Okay, it's important. This will be sticking out. Easy. We got short stroke. We can leave this in the bag. Actually, we'll just put it out here, because I'm going to be working on this anyways. Everyone else's guns were all waiting on parts, so I can't actually touch anything else for now. He's the only one right now. Okay. Got everything else so far. Got a blowback unit, steel guide rod, looking solid. Oh, he's got an Ike in here. I didn't see the Ike in here. Good thing we're double checking the bags. Okay, we got an Ike here. Okay, let's open this guide plug, because I don't see any other guide plug, and that will allow us to short stroke more too. Yeah, I need to ask him a little bit more if we are. He already asked me for trigger tuning, so I'll be doing trigger tuning. Trigger tuning, pinning the grip, and then, you know, are we gonna max to a short stroke? We're gonna see what we can do. Not max, but I'd probably say this is the first thing I don't like. I don't like Airsoft Masterpiece loading nozzles. I think they're, you know, they're doo-doo. Let's just put it this way: I'm never gonna sell them on my store. I like everything else from them, but I don't like their loading nozzles. They're just, whatever the plastic is not, it's not flexible, and they break really easy. I don't like them. I think I've already warned them too. Okay, we got a hammer plate, Forge, Airsoft. I hope you didn't pay an arm and leg for this. AIP has one too. This is the company that did the review on it. It was like $100 guide rod from E-Bike. If you know the video I'm talking about, you'll probably be laughing too. I was just super pissed that video. I think there's only been a couple videos where I was just furious, and that was Forge Airsoft was one of them. The second one probably had to be the 9-ball, because I have all the old frames, and they, you know, they come with the side panels. Now they don't. And I was, you know, funny thing, I was even pissed about this site, but, you know, be lying if I wasn't salty with all the frame issues. And then I saw the grip, the 3D printing grip, and they wanted $100 for it, and I was like, man, I feel like I crushed that in my hand if I wanted to. It's like, why would you, you know, get a grip that you can crush in your hand? You know, when I was playing, I would run my pistol. You want a strong pistol, you know, grip. You don't want a grip that just feels frail. Okay, we got 3 of them in here, so we'll probably switch this bag and put it into a better bag, so we don't lose the extra ones. And then we got, I'm not going to install I like the stock hammer, so maybe we'll change it if he wants to speed up anything, but usually I just don't install it. Alright, we're looking at the upper right now. What are we at, 18 minutes? Maybe this will be like just a general, like an introduction to the build. Yeah, I'll probably, yeah, my back is just, now I can feel a little bit. Okay, so we got the first half opened. I can quickly assemble it. Okay, it's not killing me right now. It's just, it's like uncomfortable, but not killing me. If it gets uncomfortable and we see a cut, guys, we're gonna, you guys know why. The reason why I'm vocalizing on this is because, you know, I just don't. I've never done edits on this channel unless it's like, you know, music videos or like when I used to film like people playing. Other than that, all these type of videos are always raw, and I prefer it that way. You know, it shows you the reality of stuff. Okay, we're gonna just quickly install this, but one thing, guys, whenever you get blowback units, always take them apart and Loctite them. Alright, make sure you do it properly too. Ooh. Are they getting lazy? It's not on mine. Looks like they didn't cut off. I'll check my cal, but this looks like this was supposed to be finished off, but wasn't finished off. Okay. Well, maybe it will hold the return spring kind of in a way. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna ruin the return spring, because it's not even. Or we'll see. If it gets ruined, I have a bunch of extras. I'll replace his for this one. And then what I'll probably do is just clean that up, just file it down, make sure it's nice and flush. Because it's not like I was hoping it would be. Like if it was small enough for the return spring to sit around on top of, that'd be okay, not bad. It's like a little post, but it's not. It doesn't even sit on it. So these are the small things you guys gotta keep an eye on. Okay. All right, here we go. If this doesn't fit, then we're ending the video. Oh, come on, please work. I really don't want to do rear sight fitment, to be honest. They change it. Usually it's always right to left. I mean left to right. Usually, almost traditionally. How do they It seems like it's loose, but the problem is the back is hitting the slide right here. Because it has that little groove, and they usually leave it for, you know, rackers or stuff like that. I wish they would kind of just make it flat on both sides, and you know, I don't care aesthetically. It would just make it easier for certain sites like this. The other problem too is, like, I swear 9-ball is stuck in the Stone Ages sometimes. Because they have, they sell like slides, but they're all plastic and they're kind of shitty and they charge too much. But on a plastic slide, you could easily flex this. It's not a problem. But when you're on aluminum, it's a different story because I can't flex it. This is a pain in the ass. I don't want to waste your time or wasting my time. I'm going to look at that. I'm going to go try it on the plastic slide first. Okay, let's just assemble this. We're not going to obviously rack it, but I just want to, we'll rack it onto the advanced frame to see if there's any issues. We won't install the hammer plate for now because that will come later when we install his lower. He's got full steel lower, which I love. And the funny thing is, I do require, if anyone ever wants trigger tuning, I require they have full steel internals and that they have adjustable trigger and the trigger bar. He's got it all. I didn't even have to tell him. He just bought it. Which is really funny. So when he asked, I was like, "Hey, you got all the parts. We're good to go." Okay, let's do the hop-up unit. This hop-up unit looks used, I think, or a little bit older. It doesn't look as shiny. It looks like it was used or older generation almost. Because with the new Airsoft Masterpiece ones, man, they're like super shiny. Oh yeah, this was used. Okay, as long as it's healthy, we're fine, guys. And you always want to check these areas right here. Oh, I hit 25 minutes. It's gonna stop recording. I need to push. Okay, and we're back. I'm checking right now. We're checking. Let's see if there's any damage done here. But you know what, guys? The brass one, they are tanks. Okay, we're good here. I'm not gonna plumber tape it for now. We're just doing like a first assessment. You always want to do like a first assessment, guys, just to see if it kind of works. Okay, I'm gonna leave the C-ring off. Right now, we're just assembling. Let's see where we're at. I don't need to install an IQ eater. I want to install the steel arm to make sure we don't have any tight wheel problems. Okay, good, nice click. You always want to hear that click. That basically tells you the barrel has been seated. Okay. Okay, squeeze. Make sure it's nice in here. Okay, good. Okay, good. I can turn it. And you want it to be hard, guys. You don't want this wheel to be easy to turn. If it's easy to turn, like really easy, and you got it nice and tight, and everything's seated in here properly, you got an issue. Either put an O-ring underneath it, put some plumber tape in here. I don't even care if it's like to the point where you can't turn it. Basically, as long as you can turn it somewhat, or even with like assist it with the tool, a flathead, you can shoot, assist, and then you want it to be fixed on your favorite position. Okay, you don't want this ever the wheel moving and all this stuff. So I prefer these wheels to be like insanely hard to do. And you know, it sucks for me because I got soft ass, weak ass nails, and you know they'll sometimes, man, they're so hard it'll chip me. And I've gotten to a point where I have like a little, it's not here, but I have a little 3D printed tool that I just made. That's kind of like a wedge just to push them. You know, usually I'll tell people, hey, I made the wheel hard to turn, and some don't like it. You know, if they don't like it, then I change it. And then you gotta shave off a little, and it's, you know, not what I recommend. But okay, we don't really need to fully set up this because this is missing the recoil spring in here. Right now, we're just trying to do a dry fit, see how everything is. Oof, yeah, he's gonna need a. Okay. Then we got our 4.3. You know what I'm gonna do when I make my own 5.1 slides? I'll probably have Guns Modified make them. I'm just gonna have to have a lot of money for that. It's not cheap. Is I'm gonna get rid of 5.1 guide plugs and just have them all look like this. So it'll be different design if it looks good. That's what I've always wanted to do that. And then I want to make 4.3 slides, but I've always wanted to have 5.1 and 4.3 guide plugs. I just want to eliminate the 5.1 plugs. Okay. Let's see. This is where we're at right now. Oh. Okay, what are we hitting? Alright, let's take this out. We are, what are we hitting? Oh, you can see the hop-up unit doesn't want to get seated right now. Okay, alright, it's not bad. It's just tight. But let's see how the slide is. Okay. We're pretty good. This is doable. Alright, very nice. I'll say it's a little tight. I think this is like, okay, what we're gonna do is we can actually run this in. We can run this in. So I'm gonna properly build the upper now. Not now, because I've sat. This has got to be like 30 minutes now, and my back's at it right now. And I will work on this. I'll tell you guys how this goes. This is gonna have to be sanding up. I'll have to finagle that around. These guys right here that are the pain in the ass. On the 5-1 plastic, you can just flex it. It's easy. That's the problem with 9-ball, you know. But we'll see. It's just it might be just that precise angle that you have to get it in, and that's just a pain in the ass sometimes. What else? Next video will be properly done. I'll update you guys on any issues I ran into. And then next one will dry fit the lower. I'll show you guys what we're, you know, let's just take a look at what it's going to look like, kind of. Okay. This is where we're at right now. And then red magwall, red front, silver back, red, silver. He did a nice job on color selection. I can't wait to build this. This is going to be exciting. Alright, let me stop here. I'm done for now. Alright. Alright, so hopefully that will help out somebody, okay? This is, you know, basically this is a ground up build that we're kind of trying to follow in a series, okay? See you guys around.